So I guess I'll just say at the top, just to get it out of the way. Some of you know, some of you don't. We missed most of the week because can you say it? I can't. Say
Yeah.
it.
Well, this week was Shredder's last week. We had to do it this week, and so it was really hard. But we had 2 full days to spend with him, which was really nice. So we didn't work, and we just spent the whole day with him, 2 full days. It was really nice. We got to do all of his favorite stuff, and took him to his favorite dog park, and Ethan made him his favorite steak. And yeah, he really went on the best note possible
I can't.
at home.
Yeah, I can't really talk about it yet.
Yeah.
But just so you guys know, kind of, just so you know, that's where we were, and that's kind of what we've been dealing with. So, I'm probably not going to talk much about it any more than that, at least for now. And that's what it is. Actually, I do want to say thank you to everybody who. There was lots of really thoughtful messages I got, and really beautiful gestures. On the subreddit, you guys raised what, like $3,600 for various animal shelters and organizations. That was really sweet of you guys.
Yeah.
Thank
Such a
you guys.
sweet idea.
And the crew sent us this beautiful bouquet of flowers that was very nice. Thank you guys for doing that. It's very thoughtful. Jablonski sent us an insane care package as always.
Of course he did.
Yeah, of course he did.
Love that guy.
And I'd like to talk about it honestly, but I don't think I can. I don't think I can get through it. It's too like raw still for me. But it helps just like that you all knew how much we love Shredder. I don't need to explain that to anybody, you know. You guys all know that. So it's easier for me to kind of easier for me not to have to explain that to you guys. Yeah. I mean, his whole life was on this show, kind of.
Yeah.
I remember when we first got him, we had the Shredder cam back in.
It was the beginning of the podcast too, right? When we sort of, I mean, it
I
kind
think
of
it's
like.
about when Dan joined, when we did the Shredder cam, because I remember Dan
I mean,
helped us
I
with
feel
that.
like when Dan joined is kind of like the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was, yeah. So anyway, let's have some fun. No, I wanted to come back on the show. I was planning on coming back on Thursday because Shredder passed on Wednesday. And I figured I'd come on. I think the show, I thought maybe it would be good for me to just come out here and be with everybody and, you know, get my mind off things and let some other people just, I don't know, you know what I mean? Just do my regular thing. But I ended up deciding not to and having a nice family day with the boys, which was really nice and helped me kind of take solace, you know. Yeah, so we had a nice day yesterday, and we're actually going out of town this weekend too with the boys, which I think will be good.
Yeah, because the last week was so about Shredder. It's nice to kind of now spend the time with the boys, make it about them.
It's crazy. I think about how the past 6 months since she got sick, like every thing I did and thought about was so much about a shredder.
Mm-hmm.
And like how different things are now. Very different now. Because it was a lot of work just caring for him, and you know he's a punk. He was a punk. Like he wouldn't eat.
Always
had
has
to play
been
food
before
games
the
with
before
him.
the problems.
Exactly. So it was like the minute I get home, it was like I gotta get Shredder to eat. I gotta get Shredder to take his medicine. He doesn't like this food. Maybe he wants this food.
He had a sophisticated palate.
He did. He
He
needed a
didn't
variety.
want the same food every day. Like, no.
They say most dogs you're supposed to give the same food every day. He would not fuck
Not
with the same
Shredder.
food every day. He needed a variety. Is the spice of life. He knew that.
Yes.
Just like we do. We have no sponsors today because they're heartless. Just kidding. It has nothing to do with Shredder. They're like, yo, I don't want my spot on this sad ass episode. No, they didn't do that. But thank you to our members. Apologies, I missed the Tuesday episode because that was the day that Shredder became really ill.
Mm-hmm.
It was the night before.
It was the night before. Yeah.
He I was cooking like special meals for him up the last week going up because he wasn't eating. And I didn't realize how bad it had gotten.
Mm-hmm.
And so Monday night after, you know, getting him to eat this meal of like rice, chicken and bell pepper and fish oil and all this shit, he puked out his whole dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And that only happened once before where he puked out his whole dinner. It was the first time he went to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And so we knew that
Yeah.
we knew that it wasn't I mean, I was waiting for the moment, but I knew from that, I think I knew that it was the beginning of the end for him. Yeah, I don't want to get into any details other than that because it's just a little too heavy. But yeah, thank you everybody who extended their condolences.